Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. And, we talked about how many things Windows 11 is, missing in features and things that people don't like. And, of course, that has a repercussion. When we have a new operating system, there's always an adaptation. There's always a point where people are, just thinking of they don't like it, or there's something they don't like, and they'd rather go back to an older operating system. And this has happened to every operating system. As a tech guy, I've seen that happen when people transition from Windows 98 to Windows XP, and from Windows XP to Windows 7. And of course, we saw that from Windows 7 to Windows 10. It's always the same. There's always a subset of users that are just not happy, or it could be, because of some hardware that doesn't work, or anything else. And, in this case, there's a high bar for the minimum requirements. But it seems that for users that are actually compatible, what has been happening lately is that even though we see those numbers rise, we saw that 8.6% of PCs were now on Windows 11. There's quite a lot of them that are actually going back to Windows 10. And so when we look at what is the most requested features in the feedback hub, a lot of people just say, look, I don't like the start menu. I don't like the fact that we can't customize it and make it the size we want. A lot of people, the drag and drop in the taskbar, things like that. A lot of people are missing that and saying, you know what, I hate that. Of course, when you right-click the taskbar in Windows 10, we have the Task Manager in the menu here. We have to click on the Start button in Windows 11 to have the access to the Task Manager and all. A lot of people, once again, complaining that that's something they don't like. People, of course, complaining about the new Settings app, different things about it. One of the most... probably the most negatives of all is about the apps, and the fact that having a default app for something is dreadfully difficult. I've shown you guys how difficult it is to just get something working in one aspect. And, it's like, for example, here in Windows 10, the web browser, you just click. You choose what you want. It actually applies all of that to the settings required, and that's it. Well, in Windows 11, you have to go app, file type and by type, and you can't, unless if you miss that first pop-up that when you install something new, it says, hey, you want to have that as a default. It's dreadfully difficult to have a default of anything, and so it's actually apparently driving people back to Windows 10. People go there and they just say, well, you know what? There's too many things that aren't what I like and are broken, and they just go back. And apparently there's a lot more than we might actually perceive. Here on the channel, I see, regular people that say, well, I went to Windows 11, tried it for a few days and didn't like it, went back to Windows 10. But apart from I just didn't like it because of, usability of some functions, it seems that the lack of certain features and certain things that Windows 10 actually add is a problem. And one of the interesting top comments that we see in the feedback hub about going back to Windows 10 is there's quite a few people saying that they actually have more stability in Windows 10 than they have in Windows 11, where they have little bugs, little freezes, little things that are weird. This could have to do a lot with, of course, the hardware, the device drivers, but that's also mentioned as why people go back. So it's going to be an interesting 2022 when we look at it for the future, as how many people will move on to Windows 11 and how many people stick with Windows 10 for the future. It's supported until October 2025, so we still have, 4 years to go, a little less than 4 years to go for Windows 10, which is fine, honestly. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.